Today is Saturday, the 14th of August. Just got on at 9 o'clock. I was actually working early. We're on Kilbrony. We're in Kilbrony, Willow. And she was like sound asleep. I let her have a wee lie on this morning. But I was working early. There's that many places I want to go. And I haven't got time to go to them. And I had it in hand. Mom will go. Well, so I've got bags packed, wee lunches and all packed. But I don't think I'm going to go anywhere. Because I still got here. So I want to start off. Go for a poo walk with one. Get a wee look around the place. There's the advantage of caravans and motorhomes. The other caravanners there, they're away in the car this morning away to visit somewhere. I'm going to go in the car later on to visit somewhere. Motorhomes, hassle. By the time you get them all levelled and get everything gathered up and go to move and then look for a parking space. So motorhomes don't actually motor as much as caravans. You may see them on the road, but you don't see all the ones that's grounded. This is the main 2 of the 3 site. Straight ahead where them 2 caravans are there's a footpath that takes you down to the paid site. And this is forestry track here now. The mountain bike tracks here, it's all for skilled people. I wouldn't attempt it in my bike. I wouldn't attempt it in if I had the best mountain bike, I wouldn't do it. I'd only kill myself. Proper mountain bike tracks. You can see buses of them here and there, like. I like to well, we're going down this way. Poo walk down this way. Come on, Willow. See, Willow likes to go to campsites with his food. I want to get her down this way. If you go up that hill there, you'll see when we go into the park, that's a mountain. That's why all the mountain bikers come here. It's just up and up and up and up. So there's not a lot of walking in this forest, as far as walking goes. There's another road that goes up the top of the mountain, you can drive up it, and there's a famous stone. It's just a big stone left by last year. But people probably think a giant left it there and all the rest. So as we walk here, you go down here, and it takes you down to the river, and then takes you on down to Rosstrever village, and Kilbrony Park. Kilbrony Park's that whole area. So we'll come back up through that way. There she goes now, there's the poo coming out. I wonder if I run campsite bins away over there. May still be hand. I have bins down here anyway. Oh, I didn't think it would go so quick. So I could let her hover in the campsite. I don't mind picking it up, I don't like carrying it all day. Alright, well, there's only a certain distance you want to carry it, especially when I start swinging the bags round and it goes on my hand. Wee stream there. Yeah, somebody's making a wee den over there, well, one's in the summer holidays, they're growing beans. So there's a lot of history to this place as well. A lot of these wee oldie places. The President of Ireland, is it Mary McAleese? She was born here. There's our campsite over there. Come on, Willow, come on. Willow has never been too fussed on coming down here. Once she gets down, she's alright. She always wants to go to the campsites. Nice wee river down here, but it's very hard to put your dog on it. It's all boulders. There's another interesting thing down here is Rosstrever was renamed after some boy Ross. He was in the British Army. When Britain was fighting America, they sailed the ship up. To cut a long story short, the Americans were more or less sitting on their arse, not expecting nothing, and he sailed the ship up and sets fire to the White House, burns the White House down. Oh, Willow. How you doing? How you doing? So, have you ever heard about the White House being burned down? That's the man done it. Came from here. Big monument. We'll go there later on to see the big monument. And they say as you go into the basement of the White House, you can still see soot marks. Well, that's true or not, I don't know. I've never been in it. But if anybody has the opportunity of getting into the basement, check for soot marks. As far as I know, the British and Americans didn't really get on until the First World War. It's when the First World War they started talking to each other. Up until then, a bit of scuffles goes on here now. This is not a mountain bike track. See them boys on mountain bikes, but like, you wouldn't expect that. So you can cross there and go into that field there, and that field goes into another field. Plenty of land here. Plenty of land. We're going down to the river. We're going down to the river. Oh, see, when the shadow was here, sure, shadow would want to come down the river. And she would have just tied the law. See, that's to say about Willow. It's nothing to do with tiredness. Last time I was here, they're just building that wee bridge. There never was a bridge there. That's just a wee extra they've added in. May as well walk across it. This is the fort. There's your view there. There's Carlingford Lock in the distance. And that's the Republic of Ireland on the other side of the water. The wee steeple down there, that's the village. And we must get into the village a bit later enough there, won't you, Willow? What's that wee thing? Is that a new type of counter now? They're making them smaller, are they? Look at that, Willow. Is that another type of... See, people like these wee counters. I've never seen... If that's a counter, I've never seen as small as that. But like this... I don't know, number one's on it. Could be something else. Maybe it's orienteering or something like that. Must keep an eye out. Come on, that's right now, Pep. It's a nice wee river to walk alongside, but it's not very long. There's another wee bridge that goes across the river that takes you into the local housing estate. It's not a very big housing estate. There's another couple of old things. If you go up the very, very top of the river, there's a wee bit of a lane. And if you go up the lane, there's a very, very old wall that would have... Looks like it came from a stately home or something one time. There's an only bungalow behind it. But it looks really old. So everything else, this would have been a country estate at one time. Some of the big old trees in the park, it's probably gone back from them, but they haven't put any panels to tell you the history of it. Just about here, the water here now. Come on, Willow, another wee crossing point. Come on, Willow, we're going down to the river. Willow! So let's just stuff it again. Oh, it's doing a bit. No, it's doing a bit. It's thinking on it. No, it's didn't do it, Pete. It did the wee snuffs, like. Well, snuffing's important, isn't it, Willow? Us persons don't understand the importance of wee snuffing and wee peas. I think there's a factory here too, makes aircraft seats. If you go up the top of the river and onto the road, and on up the road, this up there, and I think they make aircraft seats. Look about this wee river here. Look at the boring bridges. Why would you want to stick such a boring bridge in a wee place like this? Councils do things like that. Right in. Well, a bridge there, but you don't really need it. I've never seen this water come down here anything fast. Well, you want a drink of water? Drink of water? No? Well, that's very Willow. Whenever the blackberries come out, there's a lot of blackberries that set that wee bridge. So Willow goes over there to get the blackberries, but she's gone after them this year. just scroll and you'll see. There's some of the local houses there now. The factory up there, I'm not sure what they make. Workers park the cars there. And all around that grass there, all wee blackberries around the hedging. There is one good thing about this park here, which you never see anywhere else. Lots and lots and lots of poop scoop bins and poop scoop bags. When you go down here, there'll be bags in the bag holder. This is probably they don't have any up at the campsite. But as soon as you go into the park, before you go into the park, there's poop scoop bags. In the middle of the park, there's poop scoop bags. Like if you take the cost of a bag and take the cost of somebody trying to catch people with dog fouling, I'll say the cost of the bag is probably cheaper to the council. There's a wee shallow bit down here in the river where dogs can get in. The water is crystal clear, coming straight off the Moor Mountains. No any pesticides or nothing like that on it. The sun's behind the mountain, so the GoPro's not going to show the mountain upright. I think they made a couple of trees down since I was last here. But that mountain looks nice with all the trees on it. And we're in the park, the green park, and the darker trees in the background. Big steep mountain. But the sun's shining that direction, so it mightn't show up too well on the camera. Maybe wait till later on in the day and the sun's behind the camera. I love all the trees in the hill, like, it looks nice. You got all these open fields and all, like parkland. Now the sun's shining here, well, we're both going to get too warm now. There's that a fence there, there's no need for the fence, because that field there also belongs to the park. So that must be land there from the days the farmers used to have it, but there's never no livestock in it. That's why that new bridge was built under it, from the trees. Oh, that old tree there. Real size. Oh, it's got a name. Austell oak. It's a Austell oak. NIEA. So they're looking after it. They know about it. What I might try and go off to the left here. I don't want to go straight on. You have it trying to go off to the left and head up towards the campsite again. So you can spend the day in the campsite if you got away with it. Willow! Come on this way, pet. As I say, she's got a wee bolt in now. Like a wee humming pigeon. She's got a wee compass bolt in there. And I'm always trying to get her, it's like a magnet, I'm trying to get her always away from it. And she's always aiming back. Come on, this way. Willow, Willow. Willow, down this way, Willow. Come on, you can do it. But once we get to the end of this wee park, then this wee path, we're going to the village. And we see how she livens up there. Alright. Once she's in the village, the wee humming instinct stops there. I do the village down, it's quiet in the morning. Well, homing instinct again. And in saying that, since I picked up my poo, I haven't found a bin. There's plenty of bins in the park, but they could do like, oh, the whole pile of pups come up here. It's outnumbered. Do you want to eat some grass? Do you eat some grass? This is just sniffing. Oh no, honey. This place is about 110 miles from my home. It's a long way away. Anybody in England or somewhere who lives along motorways, they think that's nothing. But the thing about Northern Ireland, I pass so many places that I want to stop at 110 miles. I'm finding it hard to do 110 miles if I stop. And if I stop, it's a long time to get home. Oh, these puppies, Willow. They've been in the water. They've been in the water. Hello, pup. What do you want there, Willow? Going grey? Oh, you're outnumbered now, Willow. Sorry. How you doing? Hello, Willow. Okay, Ben. Oh, Willow. Come, we're going down to the water. You need a wee drink after that shock. Come on. This is a wee spot to bring your puppies on here. These two wee spots here. See where them other dogs are on. Let's see if that's a handy spot for Willow. Well, look how clear that water is there. I thought I was going to show up on the camera. That water is... From far back, you get that reddy tinge because of the peak. But there's no salt in it. Nah, that's too awkward for Willow. Down there is better for Willow. Them dogs are in the deep bit, you see. Willow! Look how clear the water is. If there was any wildlife in that, you could see it in the camera. But... Come on, honey, drink of water! Don't think much wildlife will survive going up them big mountains. So it's not a very long river. It's just come off the big hills up there. Come on, Willow, drink of water. Take a wee drink. Come on, that's organic there. What? You're not even trying it. She's not even trying it. Go ahead there. I never got the weather forecast for today, but I don't think there's any point in getting this. I think I'm best just look and see what it's doing. Because it's been wrong every time. Pushed the rain yesterday, and you had the caravan roof open. Do it the old fashioned way, Willow. If we're sweating, we know to put something lighter on. And if we're wet, we put on a wet proof, so forget about the weather. So you probably think about here, and that wee fence back there. Part of this is forestry, part of it's council. There's the first poop scoop bin. So when I left the campsite, that's forestry. Although it's like one big park. Now we get one out of the other side of this wall. I have to keep bringing her this way, Willow, run this way! And then once she gets down here, she's a happy girl then. She's glad I brought her. Well, she goes up that way, she'll be touching people, and then That's the walk over. Well, I'm on this way, Pep. That's a girl. Oh, I said that water be freezing there. There's a wee scenic drive that if you go into Rosstrever here and turn up to the right, it's a nice wee scenic drive up that way. Up through the moors. So sometimes it gets too hot and Willow can't walk and stuff, I'll go for a scenic drive. Water's down. The main park is the other side of that wall. That's a wee bit of all landscape. See, we've had a wee bit of a dam across here at one time. Most of it's all broke away now. Oh, there's a Fanta can there. She went looking for food. What's on there? Crisp bag. You see the concrete on the far side? It's going flat along there. I don't think there was a mill or anything here, so I don't know why this was dammed across. And saying that does go on past there, you know. That concrete does go on. Maybe there was a pipe in that, I don't know. We haven't done it away. We took a bit of time doing it. It must have been some reason. Over this way, come on. The people have walked up, probably fishermen, walked up along the wee path. Saying that, you see how the stone wall goes up on each side? Maybe they had a stone wall going across and that was just there to keep the locals out. A wee bit of a waterfall so they couldn't get up around it. Look at that wee place over there, not like a chocolate box. A couple of wee houses. Oh, I think that's a nice wee spot there. Some wee oldie houses, not in the village. But less run down houses like. There's not many people living in big houses like that nowadays in villages. But they've still got the gardens and all, they've still got parking. Oh, look at this one. Hi there. And this, I don't know, in this part of the world here, they like the ferries. I'm not into ferries, like, but they call it the ferry lane. A wee stone collection. Well, we haven't seen no stone collection this year. Children only grow to the level that we allow them. Welcome to the magical fairy lane. Love is a gift to treasure forever. These poor wains, the stuff that, oh look, hope, they put it in the reins of hope. They're probably hoping the council don't lift the stones and dump them. Wee rainbow. I'll tell you what, but they still got the stone collection. You see, I like stones like that. See, like a wee bee. I like stones like that. A wee bit of effort's put on there. With that one, wee bee happy, wee colour minions. Hold on, Willow. How you doing?
Alright.
How you doing? Wee ladybird. Wee ladybird. Whole pile of ladybirds. Oh, they've got money to do something, they're going to mess it up. See the poop scoop bags now? Just going to the park. Willow, we're going to go up this way, pet. Willow. Very narrow bridge, this. Very narrow. Alright, Willow. We'll put this on you now to get across this bridge. Oh, what are we popping in the car there, Willow? So any other dog would want to go into the park, not Willow. Footpads on one side of the bridge, but if there's no traffic, we'll just walk instead. They could squeeze in a second wee path like so they could, but they're not nice there now. Whenever there's parked cars, I let her off. If there wasn't any parked cars in the paths now, I would keep her on the lead. This is Rosstrever. The Rosstrever Inn. Crawford's Bar, a bit of competition on there. That's a funny painting in this. Is that the devil, is it? See, there's people still living in these wee houses. Look at that wee house up there. He's got a driveway and all. That part of Rosstrever, which overlooks Carlingford Loch, is my idea of Narnia, C.S. Lewis. So that's why they got the Narnia walk. C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. In the park they have the Narnia walk. So we looking over there, that's where we got the ideas. Another wee house way up there, see all this. I think it's in the countryside, it's middle of a town. Oh, that's wee pup now. I have to watch one. I just went out in the road with this boy. Because that boy's not even looking what his dog's doing. He's unaware. He's busy chatting. If you want to buy a house here, what would you pay for a house here? 270,000, that house is yours. 195,000 for that bungalow. That's not too bad, you know. I thought there might have been deer around here. Another bar. and it's all bars and inns and all. A lot of drinking goes on here, well, I'll tell you. Smugglers bars, it's all bars. There's more bars than chippies. Over there, look, wines, fire and spirits. Everybody's an alcoholic around here, Willow. I thought one might be closed now, but that's probably a bar too. And then they got solicitors then, that's good, the boys in the bar fights, they solicitors. Across here, Willow. Come on, behind us. Come on now, honey. So we go straight up that road there, that's a wee scenic road up there, scenic route. So it narrows down. Rosstrever Village and Heritage Trail. Sangster's Hotel. Rosstrever House is still there, you know. It's away down in there somewhere. You can't see it. It's behind a big wall. But I'd love to scoot in and look at it. But the actual house is still there. In the ancient parish of Kilbrony, see that's the problem there. It's called Kilbrony Park, but it's in Rosstrever. So in ancient parish, the parish is called Kilbrony. But then this place has been named after your man Ross. But it wasn't Ross. It wasn't Kilbrony before they changed the name. It was something else. Now look, it has many names over the years, including Glen, that's probably Gaelic, and Castle Roy, and probably Gaelic. In 1613, the village became known as Rosstrever, when Sir Edward Trevor married Rose Usher. This heritage trail belongs to the life of the animal. So that it became Rosstrever in 1613. There's a Clockmore stone. You might go up there and look at that. It's a stone. But probably once go up there we look at the view. But if the sun, Rosstrever monument's worth a seeing. So we'll take a look at that. Willow won't really climb up. But it's on a corner. Now, it might have been a good corner when they picked it years ago. But it's on a busy road. And you're running past it before you see it. Come on, Willow. Come on. And there's a lay-by. And if you get parked in a lay-by, it's a beautiful lay-by. I parked it in the caravan. See when the sun is coming up over Carnford Lock, you get a wee sunny spot. So you get down that lay-by about 1 or 2 o'clock. Oh, lovely. Very nice in the campsite. You get your wee windows up when the sun shines and very busy road. Like you don't have to look at the road. Look, everybody else has got the same idea. So it's very hard to get in that wee lay-by. The lorries and all try to get in this. I've got in a few times with the caravans, but it's more than one the time you get in. Yeah, a bit of restoration going on here. They haven't left much room for pedestrians, have they, Willow? On this way, Willow. Willow, Willow. See what I like about here, like, them chairs, table. Where's the? What is this here? That's supposed to be like a fucking millstone there. I didn't. All this marble, all this granite. Comes from locally. Come on, Willow. The place is full of granite, like. So it stands to sense if you're going to have a bollard. I'm sure it still costs more for a bollard than like a granite, but it's all local. It's nice to see that, like. Instead of a concrete thing or these wee metal ones they put in that everybody has, and the cars reversed into them and they always bend or go crooked. There's not many bent ones there, are there? The car goes into that. I think the car is going to come out worse off. All the spikes there, that boy's sitting on the wall. Yeah. That's all them boys in the bars coming out drunk. Butterfly sitting in there a while. Well, you're in a white huffy mood today. Well, you're on the lead. I can't have a huffing in the village. Too many cars. Come on, honey. You're getting on my nerves now. Well, come on, going this way. We've done this before. You can't huff around roads, pet. Just cross over here now if you want to go back. If she goes to the caravan site and he goes to anybody, go straight back to the caravan. He's got to keep away from people. 2 hours in the morning to scrounge, Willow. Maybe James, Westminster James. It's very hot now, that sun. We should have checked the weather, Willow. Should have checked the weather. I've got the wrong coat on. Now, with some of the wee back streets and all is nice here, but if she's going to huff, I'll just take her back to the park. Now, as soon as she starts to exit, the car is going about, I need to know what direction she's going. If that sun's out now, we'll do the wee Narnia trail in the park wall before all the winds get there. There's the painting now, look. See if it comes out. So I don't know how'd the wardrobe come in. You think you would lie in the bedroom and look at the wardrobe? You get the idea. I think they must have paid him to say that. Some of them wee back alleys, look at the big houses on down there. Some of them wee back alleys are nice there, you know. And then wee roads, but we're not going to do them today now, Willow, with a huff. One over this way now, Willow. If you're going out that road there, that brings you out to the main coastal road. And then you're following the coast road around. But see all these cars parked here? There's different wee gateways in. So if you anybody come on a big motorhome or something like that, and they don't think they want to come to this car park, just come down this road. You see it in Google Maps now. Head towards the wee village. And you just park at the side. And you can walk into the park. Right there. Oh, that's over here, huh? Talk about tree preservation. This one here's got the iron girders to help hold it up. Holland oak. Old Homer. It's called Old Homer. It's got a wee name. It's a wee Homer pet. That's before the Simpsons, isn't it? Nominated by Light 2000. Woodland Trust. Must have been a competition or something. So this is Old Homer here. He must be on his last legs. So he's got a wee brackets to hold him up. He doesn't look that old, really, does he? But he must, because you always think old trees must be big, massive things. That can't be the first tree that's got that, but I've never seen that anywhere before. He's probably one of the first wee trees that was, he's rough as anything, rough. Take the skin off you. See, I reckon Old Homer's famous, but look at that there. You imagine all the young boys over the years. I've never climbed a tree in my life, like, but I could climb that. I've never seen a tree as easy to climb, and that's why Old Homer's famous. I reckon every old man in here who can barely walk has probably climbed that as a Wayne. And how they've gone up, I don't know, but that's very easy to climb. And that's why he was nominated. Not because he's the most beautiful or the highest, it's just easy to climb and people have more memories of him. There's probably lots of people in the graveyards who climbed Old Homer. He's had a branch cut off there at one time. A wee prune here and there. Look at that there, like, they actually had put down a concrete pad in the ground. That's just not sitting on the ground. It's concreted all around. Proper engineering job. I would say a lot of wee Waynes would love to climb new, what would you want to call that? New pylon. Aye. Leave Old Homer alone and start climbing new pylon, and that's why I put this fence up. Keep the Waynes away. The Waynes are still allowed to climb the tree, but they're not allowed to climb this. But stupid, isn't it? What's the difference between the Waynes climbing a tree and the Waynes climbing that? Well, he's eating the grass now. That's sort of the parkland over there. Somebody told me one time that the ones that owned us were related to the Queen Mother. I don't know if it's true or not, but there's no plaques to say so. But it must have been some kind of stately home. It's got the perimeter wall and all the rest. And a lot of times when these stately homes fell down, they always built the replacement buildings or the car parks where the original one is. So the only thing I can see up there is the actual centre. If there was a house, it probably stood where that visitor centre is, the cafe. And it stands the sense that it's overlooking the view. But the grounds aren't as massive as most stately homes. It's not like Castle Welland and these things. And saying that, unless they owned the actual mountain above, which maybe they did, but it wasn't usable land. Right, Willow, we're going to walk now, but there's joggers. The park run is underway. So I'm ready to get you across this path in one piece. Them boys will run you down. There's that many places of park runs at the weekends. Hold on now, wait till this next batch goes past and we'll take a wee scoot across. They keep on coming, don't they? See if you're walking against them. We're not so bad here, we've got plenty of space to the sides. It's very hassle on some bunk crown, isn't it? We're going to go up here now to the wee Narnia walk. This is the main park itself now. Never got very far. Snuffing again. Peeing as well. Aye. There's any puppies here. There's in the water. Whoa. There's puppies in the water. How are you doing? Let me tell you. Come on, Willow. Just a nice big open park, big trees. See, all them other fields is at the other side of them. So there's plenty of land here. We're going to go over the Narnia walk. It's over here in the car park, but unfortunately that's where the runners are as well. You go through the trees, and that'll keep Willow cool because she's getting too warm. So the Narnia walk's meant for weans. It's it's a storybook Narnia. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Different wee things. Some of the things are stupid, like out plastic. Some of the things are quite good. Like a wee street light powered by a solar panel. And because the trees is dark, the wee street light's on 24 hours a day. Well, these runners are starting off in front. That's a wee car park. I have taken the caravan on there during the day. It's a very narrow road that goes to it. There might have been something in that wee car park at one time, and that's why the road was there, but it's a car park now. There's the main cafe and all up the very top, so you can imagine that's where the house would have been. You come in the main gates and drive up the big avenue, and then the side gates, there's about, I know, 3 gates going into it. But like, there's nothing to tell you what the house was, who lived here, nothing, there's no history. Well, I'm on this way, pet. And they would have planted these big trees. But it's just, you see the street out there, look how many houses in a row, and then this vast land for a front garden. I don't even know where your man Ross came from. Was he a rich guy? Or was he just somebody who lived in a wee 2 up, 2 down? He came from here, but who was he? Usually in them days you got captains and stuff like that, depending on where you were born. Them folk weren't in there. There's a big poop scoop bin there. The poop scoop bins are the size of mailboxes, the big things. Come on this way, Willow. Willow. She always wants to head towards people. That's the finish. That's what we record all the times. There's the start. Well, I'm on this way, pet. I just want to get past these people. So that's why I prefer the rain. Less hassle in the rain. Wouldn't be half as many people there. How long is he going to snuff here? I just want past these people here and out of the sun. How long is Willow going to take? Ah, Willow, come on, it's taking too long. Let's pass these people. We're back down again later. So that's why I hit these out fun runs. But see if that fun run wasn't there, she wouldn't be snuffing as long. When that folk go down the town later on, they won't get out of the town. She just thinks people's food. Right in. You're doing some sniffing here, pet. I look eating something now. See, that's it. Come on. That's just you, Willow, isn't it? That's just you. Oh, I just want to keep eating. That was too early, Willow. Too early and you're at it already. You're supposed to have breaks in between. A few pups chasing now, at least the pups have food. Hey pups. How's she going now? They've actually had the lane closed off for this race. What about us right now, pet? Oh, they're running down here too. Fuck that, like. The runners are going to be coming down here, Willow. But knowing that, I was just head after the car this morning, like. Oh. Hit runners, like, they just keep coming and coming and coming. There's never an end to them. And this here's a 9-year walk, like. A 9-year, like. I forget about this too, Willow. How are you supposed to walk with them boys running all over the place? We'll do it later tonight, pet. No good now, let them boys go away. Then the wind's about then. We'll come down the pitch dark, pet. That's all done up there for now, but it's nice and cool now at this time of day to be in here. This is probably why they're running down through there, Willow. What do we do, Willow? What do we do? Ah, it's hot. You see, what I would normally do now, I would say, stop it, go up, get something to eat, go later, but I'm on these antibiotics. And I can't eat now till, where's my next antibiotic? Do you know what? We can go up and eat early. We can go up and eat early. I'm supposed to get my next antibiotic about, it's supposed to be 10, but it was 2 hours late. So it has to be 12 now. No, I can't now. See, that's the way I can't eat. This is stupid, I'll see antibiotics, like. I get one at 11, I can't eat then to 12 o'clock. It's alright when you're working, it's no good when you're on holiday and you don't know what time you're getting up and down. But all them runners, there's no point in taking Willow. Willow zigzags. You zigzag, you see, well, that's your problem. You zigzag. You cannot walk on a straight line. The thing is, we'll go to the caravan, we'll go down the Newry, come on. I can actually head into a city and then have more peace walking Willow than I can here in the park. It's unbelievable, like. How are you supposed to walk or not? Come on, Pep. We'll go to the car and we'll go down to Newry. They're running everywhere. They're probably doing 5 laps. They're doing 5 laps. We'll just head straight back to the car, Willow. I've got wee lunches packed. I might just head off to down by the Shipping Canal. I don't even know when this parked. Look, he's going for a second lap, like. I'm not finished. I'm going round and round. It's like them flies, Willow. 1 or 2, but you can't get away from them. This is the main toilet. See here the showers. 2 showers, brilliant showers. Proper showers. You don't have them out push buttons. Really hot. Very small space to change. There's 2 of them. Shaver socket. Hot water. toilet's always clean. There's also toilets upstairs for the cafe. Where's Willow gone now? Willow! Look at you! Over by the table. Oh, aye. How you doing? Well, you're terrible. Come on. Picnic tables, I'll tell you, it's unbelievable. Come on. You're terrible, boy. There's a cafe upstairs. I'll walk around here, well. Yeah, that's your main reception down the bottom. When you come in with your caravan, you go into the reception. But if you're coming in here as a day visitor and you park near the car park, you'll be up to the top floor. So that road down there, caravan's only up here. They go in, and then the other ones go to the car park above we were in last night, and then you walk across this bridge. There's toilets and all in there, but no showers. That's just the cafe and toilets. And the toilets wouldn't be as clean because there's more people using them. But the then bottom toilets, very few people use the bottom toilets. The caravan time's 8 o'clock PM. You can't arrive before 2, you'll be away by 8. Or then be 8. You have to leave between 9 in the morning and 1. So that's the thing about public Wi-Fi, that's got the password. What's that? No, it's alright. Alright, no, that's alright. I'm on two of the trees. I'm just doing a wee video here. I have typed in the password and all that. I'm trying a speed test, but as usual, nothing works. So, I have never got the internet to work here. Well, what should I do now? Oh, it's going now. Turn off your mobile data. See if it works then. So this is working now. Well, you have to turn off the mobile data on your phone and it shall work. So there's the speed now, 12 megabytes download. 9 megabyte download average. Uploads what? That's okay. You watch YouTube and all of that. On-site security, 9 PM to 5 PM. Boys, that's the wee box up there. Oh no, well, that's the two of the trees wee box. Internet are hardly reach us, wouldn't it, Willow? Now, sometimes when things aren't going right, just forget about it. Move on. I don't know when they're going to stop jogging, probably for dinner time. They'll burn off the calories and they'll start stuffing their faces in. Go to the cafes and burger stands. They're rolling down here too, Willow. If it hadn't been so sunny, I would have got up to that rock. No point in going to the rocks, it's too warm for her on top of the mountain. It's totally exposed. She likes to wee walk through these trees here. There are no joggers in there. So we'll do a wee walk through the trees. It's behind the caravan, still come out in the caravan park, but she's just walking around the whole site. That used to be the way in there. It's the wee parade park, closed it off, don't know why. That's only really health and safety or something. Hi there. On here, well, on here, that'll be the same place. So you go up through here and you're out of the sun. Nice wee, I like these wee paths here. But see the way you have to be away by 1 o'clock and you can't arrive till 2 o'clock. You may think that makes sense. But like some people's going to be away earlier than that. If people are going home, I leave tomorrow. I'll probably leave before 10 o'clock, probably 9, because I'm stopping places on the way home. So it means if somebody wants my pitch, they could be arriving at 11 or whatever. Well, the pitch is not, it's plenty empty. If the pitch is not there, just sitting like on a line until it is empty. Let people go, but you have to be away by a certain time, arrive by a certain time. And that means you're traveling during the day, the hottest part of the day, when you want to be visiting places. You leave here at 1 o'clock, by the time you go home, that's your day gone. And most people who come here on a Friday night, they're not going to arrive here until pretty late on a Friday night. And yet somebody has to leave on a Friday morning before 1 o'clock. The thing is, you go to a different campsite, they have a different times, different things. So when you move from one site to another site, it's always different rules. See a lot of people don't even bother trying to level up things out. Why they stick it like that? Some of these sites are very crooked. Even the concrete is crooked. The concrete's not the same. It's more level at the back than it is at the front. And that'll make it very hard to get a motor from that. That's a bad for a caravan. More caravans down there. A few tents down there as well. Because if you're into mountain biking and you're good at it, it's a good place to come. I must look up the price, but I think it's near £30, you know what? So there's one thing there, you see this sort of thing to empty your toilet. It's right here in the back of Beyond. I don't like carrying toilets. That should be down at the entrance. So whenever you're driving on out, you park your caravan beside. That's what I always do. I'll park my caravan 10 feet from it and carry the cassette over. If you're down the back of that place there, you'll still when you drive up around, but it's just awkward. You see it's practical. It's next to the sewers and all. Willow! 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 She's annoying me today. What? You're annoying me today, what? The dog was supposed to be in Leeds on that site, like, and then she was wandering around it. Doesn't look good, Willow. You're giving all puppies a bad name. But it's so hard getting up here. I hate a wasted morning. That morning sort of wasted. And joggers. I knew Willow was going to be dragged through the forest. She always is. But she should have enjoyed the village. She was dragged now too. She like Warren Point. I'm down there later. Hi there. Come on out, honey. Up we go. Keep the wee flies out.